What is up, guys, and welcome back to yet again another Cold Front video. And I know it has been a long time since you have heard anything of me or seen anything from me. I had uploaded one Battle for Maryland video, and that's just because I had pre-recorded it and pre-edited it long ago. Um, so it's not like that was anything new or any sort of new activity. It's just something I had. If I didn't, I just looked on the computer to see if I had anything. I had that. If I hadn't had anything like that on there, it wouldn't be up. You'd have nothing for, what is it, 3 weeks now, something like that? Yeah, 3 weeks, almost like 3 weeks of inactivity from Cold Front on this channel, which is super irregular because usually you see at the very least, 3 videos from a week. I mean, I'm usually pretty good about pumping out videos. Um, yeah, some other YouTubers maybe do 1 or 2 videos a week. But I usually aim for a little bit more. I usually try and do every other day. But you haven't seen that from me for a while, and I need a little. You guys deserve a little bit of explanation, because for one, um, we hit 100 subscribers a long time ago. I still haven't done anything for that. I had stuff in plan, but I couldn't get it to work. Spent hours trying to get this certain thing to work, and I just kept getting crashes, or I got halfway through it, or even right to the end, and then it just failed on me. Um, So I'm not 100% sure when, where, or how there will be a 100 subscribers special. I may just wait till 200, because we are in good progress to make 200. Almost a subscriber a day right now due to my analytics. I think past 28 days, 25 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much. We're at 130 already. We're going pretty quick. It would be a lot quicker if Cole was pumping out videos, but he's not because, and once again, stop diverting off certain things, diverting off the path, off what I'm trying to talk about. Basically, I graduated from high school, so that's one thing. Cool, I know. Oh, congratulations, whatever. Um, and so a lot of my viewers are younger, so they don't really understand. Um, After you graduate high school, you do a lot of partying. So I've been out pretty much straight partying. At least that was the first week. That was the first full week. So yeah, partying. Then you would usually have senior week. So you wouldn't probably, it'd be a whole nother week before you even got something like this from me. But I wasn't able to go to senior week because one thing, I'm moving again. So I put in my 2 weeks notice on my job. I'm doing hella hours there to get up as many hours as I can before I leave, get a good recommendation for a new job I'll be starting to where I'm moving to. Um, and yeah, so between graduating, partying, moving, and quitting a job, I've been so busy. So I put YouTube in the background because it's, once again, I hate calling myself a YouTuber. I mean, if you watch my first video, um, I really never cared about YouTube. I kind of do now. I'm more invested into it. I really just started this to get onto a Minecraft server, a Lord of the Rings Minecraft server. Trust me, I do not like Minecraft. I'm not one of those weird Minecraft kids who like to go around playing Minecraft all day. Um, it was because of Lord of the Rings. I don't care if there's a Pokemon Lord of the Rings game, I'd be playing it. Um, it was about the Lord of the Rings, so I wanted to get onto that Lord of the Rings server. I thought that'd be really cool. So I started YouTube, and now look where we are, 130 subscribers later. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot to me. Um, just because most people when they get on YouTube, you never expect any attention whatsoever because it's just how much you're. I can't think of the word, but you have the skies of the populace. You're so small in such a big group. How is anybody ever gonna find your videos or do this and that? But I mean, I've had 130 people subscribe, so that's pretty cool. Um, Anyways, back on track. Once again, off track again. I'm going to take a turn with my channel a little bit. Quite a big turn, actually. So basically, my channel's been nothing but Lord of the Rings for now. And don't get me wrong, it's still going to stay primarily a Lord of the Rings channel. But it's going to take a little change because although I love Lord of the Rings with all my heart, and that's one probably I'd give. I mean, I love Lord of the Rings over everything. I think almost. Well, not, you know what I'm talking about. Like all other like interests, like Lord of the Rings is like one of my main things. But I think above Lord of the Rings would be history. I love history. I'm a big historian. So Lord of the Rings is definitely not the only game I play. I'm very much into realistic historical games. And then, but you're like, but Lord of the Rings isn't realistic and it isn't historical. True, but Lord of the Rings has so much history to it and is so, um, so well constructed. It's like it's a real place. So that's a way different situation. It's almost like The Witcher. You know, the Witcher series. Even though it's fantasy, it feels real, and it's like this could be an actual place with actual history behind it. That's why I get into Lord of the Rings. So Star Wars, I like Star Wars. I like my share of fantasy, but Star Wars is just such a flimsy, not well constructed dream. That's literally what it is. It was a director's dream, and he just put his dream onto a thing, and that's cool and all. But I mean, there's no real meaning or real, meat or bones behind the whole structure. It's just, it's there. Some crazy dude's high dream. Um, but Lord of the Rings, that's a like a fundamental thing created by the head of the English department in the world at the time, and it was well constructed, and there's all history. Oh my gosh, Lord of the Rings is amazing. Um, But that's not the only thing I like. I love history. So I play a lot of different games. And I'm I'm itching to play these other games because initially when I was doing a bunch of Lord of the Rings, I was playing pretty much just Lord of the Rings Minecraft and just Lord of the Rings games. But I do play other games. I don't just play Lord of the Rings games. I play games called like Rising Storm, if you ever heard of it. I like historical, realistic shooters too, realistic games. I told you that. I do not like Call of Duty. Hate it with a passion. I love Battlefield. I was always a Battlefield fan, even though it's not as realistic. It's the perfect mix I feel between like, because maybe you don't want to play a simulation shooter, but you still want to have So it's like the perfect mix. Battlefield is to me. Um, but then Battlefield 1 came out. I was just so excited for that. But I'm a historian, mind you. So when I'm looking at Battlefield 1, I cringe so much I didn't even buy it because of how historically inaccurate it is, which was a real shame for me. But anyways, yes, you can kind of see where I'm going here. The Cold Front channel is going to take a turn, and hopefully for the better. So one big major change we're going to make with the channel, effective as of after this video, is the Battle for Middle-earth series is going to be cut. Yeah, that's going to be on hiatus for now. We went through the good campaign, and now we're halfway through the evil campaign, but it's just not viable. Right now, it's just not, Sorry, somebody texted me. I'm about to go to another party after this. Anyways, you can see what I'm talking about. It's just not viable. I get some videos that make like 50 views, and half of them get copyrighted because of the soundtrack. And I mean, it's not like I'm monetizing my videos. You guys know I don't monetize my videos, because I just don't have enough, viewer duration or views to make it worthwhile. So for now, I'm just gonna put quality over quantity, or you know what I'm getting to. But the Battle for Miller series will be cut. So the plan for the Battle for Miller series was to finish the evil campaign, do the Rise of the Witch King campaign, do a little bit of base game battles, then show off an mod for it, which is an overhaul mod for the game, and then move into online gameplay. That was the whole plan for the Battle for Middle-earth series, but that's going to be cut. You may see one or two Battle for Middle-earth series videos every now and then, but it wouldn't be campaign. It wouldn't be anything campaign. Campaign is just it's too slow. It's not exciting enough to make a series out of, so we're not going to. Now, moving on. other videos will start popping up on the channel that aren't Lord of the Rings. They're going to be historical videos or some sort of it's not going to be anything like weird, um, but it's going to pertain mainly about around historical war, um, or lorical war for Lord of the Rings. Um, that means my Minecraft series will also take a hit. Not a big hit, but a hit. Because, I mean, with doing other things, you won't have as much time to do other things. So, my Minecraft Dark Time series, I'm doing so much building in there, I don't know what to do anymore because I can't take time to find other things to do because I'm trying to build this amazing thing uh, in the game to make the whole world better for everybody else. The more cool builds we have in the world, the cooler the world is for everybody. So Mike is building a nice base himself. Um, and then what's his name? Wazat is fixing up Isengard and Minas Morgul to make them look amazing, and is improving upon them. That's good too. Um, Baggins doesn't do as much building as he does just playing around. I'm building a whole structure from the bottom, walls, city, castles, and all. So that's taking a long time, and I don't have the time to do other things on the server. And then again, there's a problem with the server where we're all in different time zones, literally all of us, and it's just so hard to get anybody working together to do anything. I've reached out several times saying, "Hey, we should," like popping out ideas. Hey, maybe this and this could happen for roleplay reasons, and we could do a collab video. But then the idea kind of just dies off, or we never get to it, and it's just it really sucks. But thus is the way of things. No point bitching about it, just getting along with it. So Dark Time's gonna take a hit. Single player's gonna take a hit, as in like how many you see. Um, Single players though will probably. I'm not sure if I'm not. Somebody actually asked about like when you're done with your single player series, will you make a downloadable map so we can play in your Lord of the Rings world? And that's a yes, I will do that. But when it's done, and it's not going to be done for a long time, I have big plans for that series, and it. First, we got to get through this little war with the rising of Angmar in the north, and then we're crossing the Misty Mountains. You can guess what we're doing after that. Um, so that's not going to end for a while. And I know this talking video isn't like well formulated, scripted or anything. And it's not meant to be. I have some gameplay going on in the background, so you can see me building my Gladden's Field Fortress, which I just finished. So that will come out. I'll show off kind of the exact details of what I've done. But the interior isn't finished, so. And I don't think I'm going to do the interior right away. I'm going to work on some other things just so I can get more things inside the city before I perfect one building. But anyways, moving on to something more people will understand. Basically, we're going to take a turn with the channel. So the channel name will change. It will go from XXX Coldfront, which was a joke between me and a friend, to something a little more serious, and it's going to become The Coldfront. Not Coldfront being my name, The Coldfront, or like say my name is Jake the Jake. No, it's like The Coldfront, like the Western Front, like say in the World War One, the Western Front. Um, the front lines, that context. So the Cold Front. That's going to be the whole idea of the channel. The whole idea of the channel is going to be war, just war, and so you can guess where it's going to go from there. Lord of the Rings, pretty much. The original name for Lord of the Rings was War of the Ring. So, pretty much anything that's going to do with war, you'll see. I'm going to take a turn for that channel. That's what I'm interested in. That's my biggest interest is war and history. So, or history pertaining to war. So that's kind of where we're going to go with the channel from now on. I think one series I might start up is a Civil War series. Playing in Total War. So you know what Total War is. Could we play a Lord of the Rings Total War or Third Age Total War Reforged? It will be kind of like an overhaul mod for a different Total War game that has to do with Napoleonic eras, except of course the mod will change it into Civil War, American Civil War era. And play that a lot. That's so fun. That will happen We also have games such as Heroes and Generals, which is actually a free game, and if anybody wants to play with me or we can get a few people together, we can do that. I play a game called War of Rights, but my aim, I don't know what's wrong with it. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. It's really annoying because I had to donate a good bit of money to get the Civil War game called War of Rights, and a lot of times it just doesn't want to work for me. So it's a little bit of annoyance, but that's okay. So that game you might see pop up, War of Rights. You might see Ultimate General Civil War. You might see Men of War Assault Squad, Mountain Blade Lord of the Rings, which is actually something that's going to be coming up. But I've seen a lot of. Before I went in, I was going to make a Mountain Blade Lord of the Rings series. But at first, I looked at other people's Mountain Blade Lord of the Rings series, and they were just kind of boring, to be honest with you. It was kind of boring. And to be honest with you, I first got the Mountain Blade Lord of the Rings game, and I played the shit out of it. It was so much fun. I played it hours upon hours upon hours. That was so much fun. But I actually overplayed it a little bit, so now I'm like kind of bored of it. Actually, I accidentally did that before I even made videos on it. Oh, baddie and bugger. Um, you might see Medieval 2 Total War, which basically what the Third Age Total War game is an overhaul mod for. And then a lot of other historical games. That's basically what I'm getting to. Historical war, lorical war, any sort of war. This is the Cold Front. This is the Cold Front, the head of all wars, and I hope to take you all to the front lines of all wars and all immersion experience, you know, that has to do with that, and that's where I hope to take my channel, if that makes sense to you guys. So the siege on Mirkwood, which was the last video that popped up, and that was the last Battle for Middle Earth video, will be the last Battle for Middle Earth video pertaining to the campaign or Battle for Middle Earth video for a while. I guess I will finish a Dark Times video, kind of just showing off what I did. But then again, that's all I would have to do in the video would be to show you what I finished off building. And that's it. I don't have anything else to show you guys. I mean, Rivendell was rebuilt, but Waz already went through there and took the fake Anduril out of there. So, now there's 2 Andurils on the map, which doesn't make sense. But, yeah, so, I mean, there's sort of very little to show off in that. Single player series, that's my last one. I did quite a bit of like voice acting, like I did my own voice acting, like, "Hi, I'm this guy," or whatever the hell. A little weird to do. I felt weird doing it, and I think it was a little too much for myself. I feel like I just went way too geeky on it. That was way too weird to do. So I don't think I'm gonna do that again. Um, but then again, we will try and pop up some other series on the channel. That is the hope. Where am I getting to this? So moving on. Sorry, this video has been so like everywhere. And I kind of just did this on the wing because I finally have made some time to do it. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. But I think the next video you guys will see pop up on the channel will be actually a tutorial video on how to download the brand new version of Third Age Total War Reforged. And then probably after that will come up a Third Age Total War Reforged video. So that's probably going to be the next 2 videos that you guys will see on the channel. Then after that, who knows? Who knows what series you might see next? And I hope you guys don't hate me for this change. Hope you guys, because I know a lot of my viewers come from the Minecraft, Lord of the Rings fan base, and I also got a lot of people now coming from the Third Age fan base. Getting people yelling at me to make more Third Age videos, and I will try to do both. But I'll also try and not be a slave to the whole views and likes thing, and try and be my own person and try and play my own games. And that's what I try to do. I hope you guys like it. So I hope you guys enjoy the whole turn of the channel I'm making. It won't be dramatic, and like I said, I promise I'll keep it a majority Lord of the Rings channel. But if I did keep it a majority Lord of the Rings channel, eventually I'd have no content. The only thing coming up Lord of the Rings would be, what is it called? Shadow of War, which isn't coming out for until the end of this year, I'm pretty sure. I forget what the release date was or the general release date was. It's probably going to get pushed back. Watch, quote me on this, bet me on this. I 100% ensure you it will be delayed, pushed back. But anyways, I'll just run out of Lord of the Rings content. So, but I will mainly keep it a Lord of the Rings channel, but it will change up and you will see some more and different videos. I don't know how to explain it. Just some you're gonna see some different shit popping up. That's the best way to explain it. Um, so yeah, I hope you all enjoyed what I've done so far, and I hope you all will enjoy what I will do in the future. And I hope you guys don't hate me for it. But yeah, I am alive. I am here, and videos are on the way. Peace out, guys.